This week I'm continuing to try to use up what I have in my fridge before I go on a trip. It's taken me longer than I thought, but I've got some sausages here, so I'm going to try to eat up another one with some boiled eggs that I have. I also need to finish off the boiled eggs, and I had it along with a bagel. That is the Dave's Killer Plain Bagel. Really simple breakfast, but it's what I've been loving lately. Another current favorite, I've been loving the last of the taco salad. This is the ground turkey taco meat that I made, and I've just been having it with some cheese and the black beans, the uncanny refried beans, some tomatoes, a little bit of corn, mix it up, add some greens. It's been so good. I've loved it every serving that I've had. So when I get back from my trip, I'll definitely make it again. Whenever I make tacos or burritos, I like to put the greens down first. I just find it keeps them in place because otherwise they start falling out of the taco. So I put the greens down first, then I load it up. As you can see, I got a lot of servings out of it. I was able to make a whole taco as well as a little side salad. That allowed me to use up, I think, most of the greens, if not all. I think I used up all of the lettuce. I'm also trying to use up some salad greens. I'm not in the mood for salad, but apparently I was last week because I have all this stuff in my fridge to use up. But I'm in the mood for soup. So I'm going to go ahead though and make up some salads so that I go ahead and eat them this week. I'll probably get like a few salads out of this, probably enough for the next couple work days, as well as the last two before I go on my trip. So this time I made 2 salads. I used up 1 container of tomatoes. I have another left. I cut up one of my 2 lemons. I cut them in half. I just used that as the dressing along with olive oil. I'm out of cucumbers, so I had to go without it this time. I was planning on getting some at Safeway the next morning, but I didn't make it. But it's fine. The salad was great even without the cucumber. This is the cheese that I use. It was good for the salad. I prefer the mozzarella pearls, but this will work. This time I measured out 1 ounce of cheese, or whatever the serving is. I think it's 1 ounce. And there's my olive oil with the Tony's Italian seasoning and parsley that I added to kind of give it some flavor. I also boiled up some whole wheat penne pasta. This is 1.5 ounces, so it's almost a serving. It's 3/4 of a serving. It just works a little better when I made a whole serving, 2 ounces. It didn't fit in the container. And I'm going to use up some of these Tyson blackened chicken strips. I really like these in the salad. They're a little spicy, so they add something to it as well. And I just cook them in the air fryer, easy peasy. And I've got my protein for the salad. This is the last of the Tuscan white bean and kale soup. I'm going to go ahead and put it in separate containers so that it's easier to reach for. I grabbed 3 containers and that was actually perfect. It was a perfect amount. I used up some more of the vegetable broth. I just added it to each container. And I'm using up some of these red potatoes. I'm going to go ahead and boil them all so that I have them ready to go. Once I steamed the potatoes, I had almost 13 ounces, so I went ahead and divided it by 3 to put into the 3 containers of soup, and it was a little over 4 ounces each. It was actually kind of perfect, so this is what I had. If I don't finish it this week, I'll probably put it in the freezer, so I'll have it when I get home from my trip. I also used up some of these pita crisps and bagel chips. I just crushed them up. I figured they'd be good either in the salad or in the soup, so I had some options. So that'll be the plan for the week, for 1 meal for 3 days. And this is how I pack everything to take to work. I'm using the bigger Whole Foods bag because I've been packing so many containers. A little green bag just wasn't working. And I've got the salad going in first, and I've got the soup and potatoes and the little crunchy chips. I can either add the chips to the salad or to the soup. I've also got a little bit of avocado left that I need to finish. I'll eat that as a snack with this spaghetti squash. I almost said butternut squash, but it's spaghetti squash that's left over. I've got a few of these containers left to finish in the next few days. This is my Christmas mug. This is one of the Christmas mugs that I've been enjoying, and I'm adding my nitro cold brew. I'm gonna add some Premier protein, and it'll be my protein coffee for the morning. Don't forget to use up desserts. So before I leave, I'm going to finish all these little Christmas presents from Trader Joe's. They've got chocolate mousse on the inside, and they're just a delightful little snack at the end of the day.